Hi, today we're going to do a quick video about selling items on Depop. So Depop is an app that you get on your smartphone from the Play Store or the Apple Store, and it is basically an online marketplace, just like eBay, just like Etsy. It seems like it's a little bit more youth-oriented. It seems like it's a little bit more encouraging for amateurs and for people to actually sell their own items. So what I notice about this marketplace is that there's a lot more people selling their own stuff and a lot less people who are running businesses and like flipping items. It's mostly clothing, so if you're looking for collectibles or antiques or auto parts or any of the other random things that you'd find on eBay or Amazon, this is basically just geared towards clothing, fashion, accessories, and vintage. So there is vintage items on there. I have a couple of things that are not clothing or accessory related, but so I just got on Depop. I just found out about this about 4 days ago. So this is an intro video by a Depop amateur. I am not a professional on Depop. I am a professional seller, though. I do sell things on eBay for a living, so I do know about selling things. So what I did in order to get my store on Depop moving very quickly is I uploaded the best looking things that I could find that were the right shape. So here's one of the challenges. If you're going from pictures that you take for eBay and you're transitioning them to Depop, Depop only allows pictures that are a ratio of 1:1, meaning like it has to be, a square, right? A square. So a lot of my things are photographed up close. I photograph them close so that I don't have to crop them. But the challenge with that is that means a lot of times that in order to make it into a square, you end up cutting off part of the item. So I only imported listings where the items were going to look proper and be able to be cropped into that ratio. So in the future, if I'm going to take photographs with Depop in mind, because I am trying to expand into more and more marketplaces beyond just eBay and Amazon and Etsy, then when you're taking photographs, you want to make sure you either use a 1:1 ratio for the photos so that they'll be like totally the right size, or that you want to leave enough room so that you can crop them correctly, because a lot of my items are photographed too close and they just won't look right on Depop. So another thing you're going to see here with these photos of mine is that a lot of them are not on a pure white background. Now the challenge is that I use the eBay photo editor to get that pure white look, right? To get that pure white background, and it does a very good job. So on shoes like this one or this one or this one, which really look kind of terrible, I'm not very happy with how these look on Depop. I might even take them down just so that I can and put up some better looking stuff. But basically the problem is that the photos are not edited ahead of time, and so Depop does not offer a photo editing option. So your photos are going to come in exactly as they are. So what I need to do in the future is I need to edit them on my phone or on the computer ahead of time before uploading them. And as you can see with this jewelry, with this, and this, I did that ahead of time. So if you want to, and it looks so much better, so much better. It's actually making me want to remove all the rest of this stuff, except for this one. This one looks good. But all the rest of it, it's making me want to remove them and edit the pictures on my phone and then reload the pictures, because I think it will just look much better that way. I am a stickler for photo detail, and I really care that my photos look the best they can look. So I think I might do that. And the other thing I've done with Depop in order to try and garner a little bit more attention is I have followed a ton of people. You can see I have 4,441 people that I'm following. So basically I am just following everybody that I can. And you can see I've gotten a little bit more than a 10% follow back. So in other words, from following 4,441 people, I've gotten 523 people to follow me back. Let's see, maybe that number's even changed now. Oh, I got 2 more. Just in this time I've started recording this video, I got 2 more people to follow me. So that's great. And so how that works then is my followers here. So the interesting thing is that the ones in black that say following those are people that I followed. But then the ones that are in white here that have the option to follow, right? Those are people that I did not follow that found me and decided to follow my profile. So I like that. I want to follow all of those people back. I'm cool with that. And so basically how I am growing my list of followers is I will take a profile that I find, let's say like this one, Meg Moss, fashion for sale. All right, so you can see she has 19,000 followers. This entrepreneur here has a lot of followers, and you can see what the listing looks like. It's all female fashion, it looks like, and I believe she is the model in all of these, it looks like, and definitely has a curated style. So this store has a very certain niche that it serves, and you can see she's selling some things. So I like it. This store is niched. English, the pound. So a lot of people on Depop are from England. I believe that it started in the UK as a UK app, and now it's expanded. They have millions of users worldwide, but mostly in the UK and the US is what it looks like to me. So how I would grow my following, I would click here on their followers. You can see I'm the most recent follower on this list. And so basically I just start clicking the follow button, and I'm going to do this a lot. So I follow people, you know, in my free time. If I'm like at a doctor's appointment, or I'm with my kids and I'm waiting for them to finish up their swim lesson or something, I've got some time to kill, I'm going to go on Depop and just start following people. It's not something I want to spend my prime working hours doing. This is not the best use of my time. I have more important things to do as far as running this business, but I will definitely continue to grow that during my downtime. So that's how I'm adding followers, and as I said, people follow back. So let's see, what else can I tell you about Depop? As a newbie, I click like on a lot of things. So you know, this is just stuff that I think is cool. I'm not really looking to buy any of these things, although, I mean, if I really needed something, or something really just just fell in love with it, I might buy it on here. So this gives you an idea of the kind of stuff that I think is interesting. I like kind of psychedelic t-shirts and shoes, because I sell a lot of shoes. You know, got some Ferragamo saved there and stuff like that. So so those are my likes. Oh, this one's funny. Look at this. So this person, this is a very original idea. So this person takes troll dolls, right? Those vintage troll dolls. I'm sure they find them at like thrift stores and yard sales and stuff like that. And they take out the hair and they put actual crystals in the like in place of the hair, and then give them these sort of woo-woo, like new age kind of like look. Like this one has tarot cards and candles and incense burning and stuff. So I thought this one was really funny, and you can see it's Crystal Troll, and that's their store. So they've got all kinds of cool stuff here. And you can see they're selling. People are into this. I would be into buying one of these as a like as a gift, you know, for someone maybe. So anyways, that's Crystal Troll. Sorry, I got sidetracked. That was a sidetrack there. Okay. So the format on the computer looks a tiny bit different than it does on the app. So on the app, you can see right here, it says full inventory at. So on the app on my Android phone, it then has my website show up. And so what I'm doing is I'm sending everyone to my eBay store. By sending people to my eBay store, they can see my full inventory. I would love to sell things on Depop, but I'm not going to put 700 listings on here. I already have 700 listings on my eBay store. So basically, people hopefully are clicking on that link, and then it's taking them to this page. So now, will I convert a lot of people from Depop to buying in my eBay store? Maybe not, if the first things they're seeing are, you know, Native American style hanging plants in China and things like that. So these listings that you're seeing here, this is just the most recent things I've listed for sale. And none of this is the kind of stuff that is going to sell on Depop. So I don't know. Will I be able to convert a lot of people? Who knows? But it's all driving my business in the right direction. So I don't feel like there's anything to be lost there. The search feature allows you to look for any type of thing that you want. So I just picked something random, Nike Dunks. This is not even something I know a lot about. I'm not a sneakerhead. Sneakerheads would laugh at me if they saw what I knew about sneakers. Uh, but anyway, so, based on that search term, like, this is all the type of stuff that comes up. And you can see that, they've got a good selection. There's a ton of listings on here. So let's say I'm really like, oh man, $20. That's a good price. I got to have these purple ones. That looks great. So then if I want to buy it, I have to click buy, and let's see. This is the first time I've done this on the computer. So it looks like I'm not going to be able to buy it on the computer. I think I have to use the app on my phone. But basically, this will give you a little bit of an idea of how Depop works. If you know how to use Depop and you're like a Depop famous person, leave a comment. Tell me what I'm doing wrong. Make fun of me. Tell me what I need to be doing differently to make my Depop experience more successful. So that's about all I have to say. I'm fairly new at this. This has been a little bit of a rambly ramble. But if you want me to cover anything more specific or in depth, I would be happy to. And thank you for watching. Have a great day. Bye.